Yeah, and already on the course, it's the A final of the women's single sculls. We have Evangelina Fracou from Greece in lane 1, Marazine Gilbert from Belgium in lane 2. We have Aurelia Maxima Janssen from Switzerland, lane 3. We have Alison Bergen from Ireland in lane 4. We have Anna Sandruchkova from Czechia in lane 5. And closest to the grandstand, we have Courtney Wesley from South Africa, and that race already approaching 750 meters gone. And look at the screen, we see that white boat and the Macon blades of Janssen from Switzerland leading by almost a length over Fracou from Greece.
Yeah, it's a trademark, isn't it? We comment about the blades. They're just a different type of oar. They really work for her, and she's stuck with them. And what's working for her now as she approaches the halfway point, but we know that Fracou is such a talent, Tim, and a gold medalist in the under-23 pair at the 2022 championships last year. She'll be one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, certainly. She's racing from one of the outside lanes, but she's really one to keep a close eye on. And I think Aurelia Maxima Janssen from Switzerland knows that all too well, because back in 2021, when the Plovdiv hosted the Junior World Championships, these two athletes raced each other, and both were on the podium then, with Janssen taking the gold medal and Fracou from Greece taking a bronze. And they must be aware of that fact, that they see each other at these tournaments, at the World Championships over and over again, and there must be a sort of special relationship between them.
Yeah, there has to be, yeah, a sort of reverence or respect certainly for one another, and no doubt a rivalry. And yeah, well stated. Janssen making the best of it as she crosses the halfway point into the third quarter, just grimace on her face, absolute pain. This is a really difficult part of the race.
Yeah, and she's at 32 strokes a minute, and she has that very nice locked style. She really takes the time to bury those Macon blades deep in the water, and then long and strong strokes all the way down the line. And she's so consistent. Yesterday we saw her in the semi-final, and it was just 31 strokes a minute, more or less from start to finish, like a metronome. So consistent, so smooth. And we see her now, she's opening up, I think, clear water over Fracou from Greece, and the bronze medal is just outside of picture, but that must be Anna Sandruchkova from Czechia.
Yeah, she is. She's right in contention, I think, for it. But I've been really impressed by Courtney Wesley of South Africa, I think, throughout the entire week, and she's just nipping on the heels of Sandruchkova from Czechia to look to get herself onto the podium. And in fact, they're going toe for toe just at the back of the pack.
Yeah, it's just outside the view of this camera, with Janssen all the way. She's all the way out in front, extending her lead even further, and frantic efforts by Evangelina Fracou from Greece to keep her bow in contact with the stern of the Swiss sculler. And outside of picture, I think a good push there from Alison Bergen from Ireland, the Fermoy Rowing Club athlete. I think she's moved into bronze medal positions. Difficult to see here on the pictures, but I think the data is pretty clear that she's moving up and putting her name down for one of the medals at the end of this race. And here she is. Here comes in the green vest.
Yeah, typical Irish fashion, content to be fifth at the 500 and now getting herself potentially onto the podium. That pushes back Belgium and South Africa, Czechia as well.
Yes, and already almost 600 meters. I think I can see Janssen from Switzerland already getting her bow ball close to those red buoy area, which denotes the final 250 meters of racing. We saw Bergen from Ireland producing fantastic push in that last quarter yesterday, and I think she may even threaten Fracou from Greece for that silver medal.
Yeah, Fracou at 33 strokes per minute, and Janssen, I saw her take it down, in fact, in the third quarter to 31, but she's kicked it back up. She knows that she needs to go now. She's pushing herself further away from the Greek sculler, but all the while, Alison Bergen pushing into their lead.
Yeah, Alison Bergen, I think, in silver medal position, so it's It's Evangelina Fraku who has the work to do to get back into that silver medal spot, but out in front we ride here with Aurelia Maxima Janssen from Switzerland. You can hear the cowbells, no doubt, on the live stream. Massive support here from the grandstand as she comes into the final 100 meters.
Wow, what a fantastic second half, especially for her. She's the darling, I think, of Swiss sculling. And yes, the Swiss fans just absolutely delighted with this performance. She's managed to push herself far, far away from Fraku, just out of the picture. And it's looking like it could be a world championship title for Janssen.
Yes, she's going to become under 23 world champion in the women's single scull here, and Alison Bergen from Ireland, decisive move from her, sees her into goal of in silver medal position. She's just clear waterback from Janssen, crossing the line now. It's gold for Switzerland. Ireland take the silver, and Fraku from Greece holds on to that bronze medal. It will be Belgium, I think. Gilbert from Belgium who takes fourth, and Wesley from South Africa is fifth, and Sanchutkova from Czechia will be sixth overall.
Wow, well done, Aurelia Maxima Janssen, certainly the favorite coming into this event with that fantastic competition, pushed all the way down by Alison Bergen. Great effort from her to capture the silver. Well done, putting Evangelina Fraku in that bronze medal position, with the Czechia athlete Sanchutkova rounding out her regatta. That exhausted Fraku, she was pushed so hard by Alison Bergen.
Yeah, and she had to do that from one of the outside lanes, so it must have been a difficult race for her to race more or less in isolation from 500 meters onwards. So well done to Fraku as we move to the victory ceremony of the men's single sculls.